Hey everybody, it's Barbara Mendez and I'm a nutritionist and a pharmacist, and guess what? Spring is finally here. Woo! So today we're going to be talking about some simple detoxification practices that you can incorporate into your life right now to help you offload some of the heaviness of the winter, the heavy foods, the heavy clothes, and make space for all the energy and the vibrancy that's associated with spring, and also to help you fit into all your great clothes. So some of you might be hearing your friends talk about doing a juice fast or a detoxification cleanse, and you might be intrigued, but you might feel a little daunted by the possibility of spending a lot of money and maybe using up a lot of your time for something that may or may not give you results. Well, fear not. I'm here to help you figure out how you can do this at home in a very simple and methodical way so that you can also benefit from detoxification without spending a lot of time and money to make it happen. So when you're thinking about detox, you want to think ideally to do it once every season. But if all you can ever really wrap your brain around is to do it one season out of the year, spring is a time to do it. Because in Chinese medicine, spring is associated with liver and gallbladder health, and your liver is your main organ of detoxification. So the liver in Chinese medicine moves the qi around our body. It moves the energy around in our system, and it's responsible for the health and the integrity of certain functions in our body. So for example, hormonal balance is associated with liver health. So if you have lots of PMS, pain and inflammation around your periods, irregular periods, or no period at all, or other hormonal imbalances, you want to look to your liver and see what you can do to optimize liver health to help smooth that out. Eye health and bowel function are both also associated with the health and the integrity of your liver, as is your mood. So most people associate mood disorder like depression and anxiety with something going on in their head. Well, you might want to look at some of your habits and see how something that you might be doing on a regular basis could be affecting the health of your liver, and in turn, that might be part of the reason that you're feeling anxious or depressed or scared or irritable. So the liver, as you see, is super, super important. It cleans you out, makes sure that your body is healthy and in optimal working order to help prevent diseases like cancer, and it also can help regulate certain functions right now, from bowel function to your mood. So let's get started. The very first thing you want to think about when you're doing a detox is how many days are you going to do it? So 3 weeks might seem like a long time, and 3 days might seem like too short of a time. So what's the ideal amount of time? Well, I would say minimum of 10 days. If you could do it for 14 days, that's even better, but a minimum of 10 days would be ideal. Once you've selected how many days, look at your calendar and decide what day you're going to start. Pick that day and write it down, because if you don't write it down, you're much more likely when that day comes to kind of blow it off and keep going. So write it down and commit to it. And then once you have, you want to start psyching yourself up, because there's going to be things that you need to avoid, and there's going to be things that you need to have around the house to make this process as easy as possible. So let's talk about first the things that you need to avoid, and they're probably pretty obvious to you. The very first thing you want to avoid when you're detoxing is alcohol, right? So that's an obvious one. The second thing you want to avoid is sugar. Additionally, you want to avoid wheat products, so anything like bread and pasta, things made with flour and refined flour. You also want to avoid dairy products. Dairy products can create a lot of mucus in the body and have been associated a lot with lots of skin conditions and other issues, so give up dairy as well. Caffeine, especially in the form of coffee, so you want to discontinue that for the time that you're on the cleanse, and you want to be mindful and avoid any refined and processed food and fried food. Okay, so now you got your list of things to avoid. Now let's talk about the things that you want to include. The very first thing that you can start doing every morning, whether you're detoxing or just for general health and well-being, is to start your day every single day with the juice of half a lemon in a mug of warm water. That's a very simple practice that helps to throw toxins off your liver first thing in the morning, get your bowel function going, which is a great way to start your day when you're trying to detox, right? Also helps promote alkalinity in the system, and anything that helps promote alkalinity reduces inflammation associated with acidity. So start your day with warm water and the juice of half a lemon. Then you want to think about other foods and things that you want to include into your day, into your diet to help detox. The next category of foods are bitter foods. So when Chinese medicine, the bitter foods help to throw toxins off the liver. So you want to think bitter greens, things like arugula and dandelion are incredibly useful. In the case of arugula, you can easily throw that into a salad or make a salad out of it. Dandelion greens, you can either add to your smoothies, and it'll blend right in, especially if you make them with blueberries, or you can even saute them with a little bit of garlic and olive oil, and then that would be give it a nice flavor and easy and make it more palatable. So you want to include those bitter greens. You also want to include things like vinegar, because the bitterness of vinegar, like with lemon, helps to throw toxins off the liver as well. So make your salad dressings with pure olive oil and a little apple cider vinegar to help throw toxins off your liver. Then the next category of foods are cruciferous vegetables. So things like broccoli, kale, cauliflower, radishes. These things help to remove harmful estrogens that get trapped in your liver from pollution or pesticides or herbicides. And once they're trapped in there, they offset your hormonal balance. So including those foods into your diet is a great way to remove some of these trapped estrogens from your system and help you achieve some hormonal balance as well. So get those in there too. Additionally, you want to include asparagus. Springtime is a time for asparagus. It's a very seasonal vegetable. And asparagus contains something called glutathione, which is the master antioxidant in your liver and helps promote your overall well-being. So include asparagus, and I'll be including a recipe for a great asparagus soup at the end of this video, so tune in for that. You also want to include garlic, because garlic is a great sulfur vegetable that helps to repair your tissues in your body. It also helps with detoxification. And you want to include some green tea. Green tea helps you burn some stored fat in your body. It can also help prevent cancer and heart disease. So include about 2 to 3 cups of green tea every day. You can keep it caffeinated if you want to have a little bit of the caffeine, or if you prefer to go caffeine-free, you can do that as well and still get the same benefits. Other habits you want to include: make time every single day for some exercise, preferably getting some fresh air at the same time, because both of those things are necessary for detoxification. When you exercise, you break a sweat, and when you sweat, you're eliminating toxins. When you're getting fresh air, you're helping to exchange carbon dioxide inside your body for oxygen outside your body, so that also helps to replenish your system and help repair tissue and cells as well. So get about 30 minutes of exercise every single day, whether it's a brisk walk or a run, or even just dancing around your apartment with some music on. That would be great. And then get fresh air. During the course of your day, go outside for 10-minute breaks. Go sit in the sun for a couple of minutes. Breathe in a little bit, or go walking in the park. Whatever you can do to get some fresh air into your body would be phenomenal. One of the last things I'll say is that you need to include lots of water. Water flushes out our system. It helps to move toxins through our body and out of our body. It helps promote healthy bowel function and clean out our liver. So shoot to have about 8 glasses of water every single day. And then as an added benefit, you want to start drinking some milk thistle tea. So milk thistle helps to regenerate healthy liver cells, throw off toxins off the liver, remove any fatty deposits on the liver, and it helps to reduce inflammation in the body, particularly the inflammation associated with obesity. So include that as well. If you look below this video, you're going to find a sheet that you can download that's going to give you a sample day of what a day of detoxification would look like if you were to create it at home. I encourage you to stop this video now, download that, print it out, and start using it as a way to help you create your own detoxification protocol that you can do at home. All right, so if anybody listening has any suggestions for all our other listeners, things that you've done to help incorporate some detoxification practices into your life that have been useful and beneficial, please leave your comments below so that we can all benefit from your experience. If you want to know more about how to live a healthy lifestyle, get inspired recipes, just ways that you can bring in some healthy practices into your life, definitely check out my blog at rootsandseeds.com. If you want to know more about me and my nutrition practice, please check out my website at barbara.mendez.nutrition.com. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I would love to hear all your feedback, so definitely do leave comments below. Thank you so much. Have an awesome spring. Clean out your body and get into all those great new clothes. All right, have a great Monday. Let's see you next week.